Hi everybody, this is Lynn from mamas.got.plans, and I am back with another plan with me. This week we are going to be planning for the week of January 8th through January 14th, and we are going to be using this absolutely gorgeous kit by the Coffeemonsterz Co. I believe it's called Out of the Woods. It's just so beautiful, and if you haven't checked out the Coffeemonsterz Co., the owner is Helen. She is a 17-year-old senior in high school. She has more talent in her little pinky than I do at all. I mean, she's just so talented. She draws all of her own artwork. This kit is absolutely all of her own, and you can't find it anywhere else. And I just loved it. I thought the colors were really, really beautiful, and a nice way to kind of still use something that was a little wintry, but bring in some bright colors, because I kind of needed that. So as usual, I am just putting down my bottom washi, and then here I am using the date covers that came in the kit, as well as these tiny date dots from Planner Frenzy. And then I am going to move along and start on my sidebar. So as usual, I pick one full box to start things off, and I picked this one with the quote. Then I'm going to use both of the habit trackers that came in the kit. I'm going to track my nighttime routine as well as my vitamins. And I do want to apologize for getting this plan with me up a little later than usual. My New Year's resolution had been to try to get my plan with me's up on Monday, since I started filming in a plan as I go type style. Unfortunately, this past weekend, we woke up with no heat on our top floor, so it kind of threw everything into a tailspin, and my planning space and filming space is on our, it's kind of in a bonus room off of our master bedroom, so it was way too cold for me to go in there and film, and we actually didn't get it fixed until Tuesday of the following week from these plans, so I had to finish my planning and then finish my filming and editing on Wednesday, and you should be viewing this hopefully on Wednesday if I can get it all done. But anyway, back to the sidebar. I put down my two habit trackers, and then I used a this week header as well as a Monday through Sunday tracker to keep track of my dinners, and then I just used a checklist at the bottom to track some things that I needed to get done. I've been really good with my no spend, so I wasn't really expecting any Happy Mail. I have a few packages that are coming in, but I don't know when because they're coming from Canada, and there is no tracking on those. Just a few kind of pre-orders from Stick With Me shop, but other than that, I've been really good. So on to Monday, the first thing I did was put down a today header, and then I used a Coffee Monday sticker from Bookish Planning, along with a Mona sticker from Bubba Bear Studio, and I love her. I then used a half box and an edit and upload sticker from Very Cute Designs, just to mark down that I was going to be finishing up my plan with me from the previous week. And I wrote plan with me, but then just kind of felt like it was just floating because there was too much space, so I used a little whiteout and just wrote plan with me with the dates. After that, I'm going to use a glitter header, and then I'm going to pick one of the full boxes from the kit because I spent a good portion of the morning getting my plan with me edited and uploaded. I'm then going to follow that up with a to-do header, and then here I am just cutting down one of the checklists from the kit to mark down some things that I needed to get done. And Helen doesn't use hearts on her checklist, she uses circles, and I love that. I just think it's kind of a nice change because most of the kits that I use do use hearts. So I just wrote down my usual laundry, tidying up, and email, and then I'm actually using this emoji that came with the kit. It has a laptop and like a coffee cup, and it just looks super cozy. There's a little candle there, and that's kind of me during the winter. And then at the bottom here, I'm just putting down a little things, and I'm using this cute like gym bag and water bottle sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. to cover the icon to mark down an AR session for my boys. And then I used another little things to mark down that my SPC sub did arrive in the mail. Now moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I'm going to do is put down a glitter header, and then I'm going to follow that up with a half box. I mixed things up this week. For a while I was only using glitter headers at the top, but I decided to try to mix it up a little bit and use some of the written headers from the kit and mix it in with some glitter headers as well. So following that half box, I used a little things to mark down that my cleaning service was coming, and that is a Tofu the Panda cleaning sticker. And I do love to use little things and just cover the icons if they don't make sense for me with other little like character stickers or something like that, as you can see that I did here. And then here I am. I spent a good portion of the day doing laundry on Tuesday because I decided to wash all of our sheets and bedding. And I kind of wanted to mark that down in a big space. So I used one of the longer flag stickers that came in the kit, along with a handwritten laundry sticker and a Chibi Girl from Van Sticky. And I love the way that turned out. It's something different. I don't usually, do that, but I just wanted to kind of mark down. Literally, I spent hours because I decided everything needed to be washed. And it took a good portion of the day. I then used a half box to mark down that I was going to be decluttering some magazines and our old bills. I think I mentioned in my last plan with me, January, especially the winter months, I spent a lot of time decluttering, and you would see that quite often on my planner. So on that day, I decided to go through some more magazines and some bills that we no longer needed to hold on to. And then I kind of switched down to the bottom. I put, again, another little things to mark down a lift session for my boys, and then a TV little things to mark Fixer Upper, as well as a nap sticker from Once More with Love, and I just popped in there nap time. So moving on to Wednesday, I started out with a Today header, and then I'm just going to use this Hump Day sticker. I'm trying to think. I think that is from Stationery Heaven Co. With an emoji sticker, just to mark that down. And then I'm going to use a half box to mark down that I had lunch at a local sandwich shop with my husband. He happened to be working from home that day. And I'm going to use a little Stick With Me Shop Tofu the Panda sticker that says Let's Eat in the corner there. After that, I'm going to use a to-do header along with one of the full box checklists in the kit. I really love how Helen did her full box checklists. They're all different. A lot of them are decorative. You can see that the one that I'm filling out here has like a lavender and white striped background along with flowers. I just think they're so gorgeous. So it's not just a regular checklist. It adds a little something to your spread as well. And I just think it's so pretty. So I marked down everything I needed to get done that day. And then following that, I am going to use a little things to mark down an AR session for my boys. And if you guys are new to my channel, you'll hear AR a lot. It stands for Athletic Republic, which is a local business that we own. We started out as just a sports training facility for youth athletes, but we've actually expanded this year and we're now offering adult classes, which is great. So I'm also doing my workouts there as well. So now I kind of flipped down to the bottom of Wednesday, and I'm just using some of these decorative washi strips. Again, I love how Helen, her washi strips kind of also, they're almost like half boxes. So I put one down at the bottom there, and you'll see I'm going to use a flag sticker from the kit and a record icon from Very Cute Designs. And then above that, I put a little Van Sticky Chibi Girl with a nail polish, and I just wrote in paint nails just to mark down that I painted my nails. And then before I move on to Thursday, I'm just doing a little bit of filling out on my sidebar. So now here I am working on Thursday. I think I was just flipping there just to see what color glitter headers I had used or hadn't used. So I'm putting down one of the glitter headers along with a full box. And then after that, I'm going to use, I guess it's like a quarter box or like an appointment label from the kit, just to mark down that I needed to fold some clothes. And I'm also using one of these Fox and Cactus Kawaii girls with the ombre hair. I love these. I wish that they kept them in their shop like year round. I think this was a special release, but I just think they're so adorable with the pastel colors. After that, I'm going to use a Bubba Bear Studios sticker to mark down that I had a hair appointment for a cut and color. And then following that, I am going to use another Little Things just to mark down that my son had his tutoring session that day. And this adorable little kind of nerdy glasses sticker is from Coffeemonsterz Co. And I did want to mention I just joined the Coffeemonsterz Co PR team. I had been on the team previously, and I am back for another term. I will leave my discount code below, but it is mamas.got.plans 10, and that gets you 10% off any order at Coffeemonsterz Co. And they have some of the cutest stickers around. Sun is the owner, and she's always coming out with new Bubblemon stickers, and they're so adorable. So definitely check them out if you haven't done so already. So following that Little Things, I put down just a strip of washi just to break things up a little bit, and then I did use another Little Things to mark down another lift session for my boys. And then following that, you'll see here I'm using one of those appointment labels with another Kawaii girl from Fox and Cactus to mark down an AR Fit session. And AR Fit is the adult classes. So I took one of the adult classes that evening. And then after that, I didn't want to forget, I had to do a PR post for Avalon and Ninth on Facebook. It's the only post that I do on Facebook. Otherwise, all of my PR posts are on Instagram. So I always have to remind myself, because I'm not on Facebook as much as I am on Instagram. So I put down a to-do header, and then here I am using one of these PR post hand-lettered stickers from Bookish Planning. And that little peekaboo asterisk sticker is from Once More with Love. And I'm just going to write in Avalon and Ninth. So moving on to Friday, the first thing I'm going to do is use a today header. And again, you saw me flipping back and forth. I was getting confused because, again, it's easier to remember when I'm just using glitter headers. But since I was kind of going back and forth between regular written headers and glitter headers, I kind of needed to figure out which one I wanted to use. So I put that down along with a Hello Friday sticker from Bookish Planning and another Tofu the Panda sticker kind of like peeking out from a coffee cup. I then used one of the full box checklists from the kit, and then I believe that I switched things up here. I kind of I had to go and do some returns, and I wanted to use this rainbow Bunny Co sticker kind of like with a wagon and a whole bunch of boxes, because I had a bunch of stuff that I needed to return, but I didn't like the way that turned out. So you'll see I do switch it up a little bit later. But moving on, I then used a label just to mark down some planner time, and this large planner desk sticker is from the Coffeemonsterz Co. It was on a sampler that I got for like a Hello Petite paper, like special like anniversary box or birthday box. I love it. I have to check to see if Helen has these in her shop, because I think they are so cool that it kind of just, it's almost like, I think it's like the size of a half box, but it just is like a planner desk, and I just love it so much. And I think it's the perfect size to just, you know, when you want to mark out that you just spent a lot of time with your planner. But yeah, here I am switching everything up. I don't know why I didn't like the way that half box had that full box rather had originally looked. So I rewrote my stuff, put down my little rainbow Bunny Co. bunny sticker, put down my planner time sticker and my planner desk, and then I used a full box there all the way at the bottom to mark down. I'm going to use a relax sticker from Once More with Love, and again I'm using one of those kind of longer flag stickers that Helen includes in her kits, and I really like these. So I'm just trimming it down a little bit, and I'm going to put it here on the full box because there was some room, and then I'm just going to lay that relax sticker over top. And then moving on to the weekend, and then truth be told, I actually filmed this the following Tuesday, and that's because my heat went out, and like I had mentioned at the beginning of this video, there was no planning to be had because we basically were huddled downstairs. Thankfully, we have 2 zones, and the heat was working on our first floor, but our second floor was icy cold. I mean, it was my thermostat. I have an old school like thermostat up here with like the mercury like temperature, and it was like way below 60. So I have no idea what the temperature was. So yeah, we just kind of huddled down here on the first floor. So I didn't get to really plan and kind of film the way that I had wanted to. But the first thing I did was put down some headers at the top. They're kind of like a marble gray color. It's a little hard to see on screen. And then I used the weekend banner. And then I used a But First coffee sticker from Love Shira. I followed that up with a today, or a to-do header actually. And then another full box checklist from the kit. And I love, again, the way that she does her full box checklist with like a pattern on the back. After that, I switched down to the bottom because the NFL playoffs were on, and we are a big football family. If you guys, watch my channel, you know that we love football in our house. So we spent the evening watching the playoffs that were on. So I used a half box down at the bottom there with this little football chibi girl from Van Sticky. And then I moved back up, put down a half box just to mark down some grocery shopping that we did. I used a bean sticker from Bubba Bear Studios to kind of mark that down. And then in that space there, I'm just going to use a flag sticker from the kit along with a me time sticker. I believe that one is from Stick With Me Shop. I had it on a leftover sheet, but I believe that's from Stick With Me Shop. And I'm going to use another chibi girl from Van Sticky, just with like a little bow and a paper clip, just to mark that down. And so once that's all finished, I'm going to move over to Sunday. And the first thing I'm going to do is use a half box and this frozen emoji. It is the perfect sticker because that's how we all felt, to mark down that we woke up with no heat. Yeah, we went to sleep with heat, and then we woke up and it was an icebox. So after that, I'm just going to put down a glitter header and this full box here, and I'm just going to write in "stay warm" because honestly, we didn't do a whole lot. We kind of just all hung out again downstairs, watching the playoffs again. So I'm going to use a half box after that and another little football chibi girl from Van Sticky to mark that down. And then on Sunday evening, I'm going to use I think this is actually a ramen bubblemon, but I'm using it to mark down that we got China City, which is our local Chinese takeout, because we do get lo mein, and I totally think you can use that. And I thought it was so cute. And then I'm using a TV Little Things to mark down that I finally signed up for Hulu. I already have Netflix. I don't have a DVR on my TV. A lot of people tell me I should get one, but I don't have one. But I decided to sign up for Hulu because I thought it was a great way for me to kind of catch up on some TV shows. Plus, I love their originals, so I wanted to mark that down as well. And now here is a look at my finished spread. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with all of my future uploads.